Welcome back to stage 11 of Infinite Chimps mode. Here's our updated party of 10 monkeys. As well as our artifacts, we have currently amassed 46 out of the maximum 60 plus in this game, most of which are currently legendaries. So we're getting pretty close to full completion. Last time, I beat the first couple of balloon encounters of stage 11, as well as beat several of the mini games and the boss to acquire several more legendaries to my arsenal. And here we are. Still got like 5-6 balloon encounters until the final stage, so let's continue on. So we got another mini boss Dread Balloon on this stage. I think it's the same goal. Yep, just different map. So I only have 2 objectives here. One is to get the max goal, which is 100, but 2 is also to do it in the least amount of lag. Because last time was not a good time. I think the bomb doesn't cause too much lag, so we're just gonna start with that and see where it takes us, because I'm kind of curious, like, at this point with this many artifacts, like, how much damage that ability does. Not just the assassin, but the mobile limb as well. And instead of getting Terror Boost, let's actually pick a different monkey. Because I feel like monkeys could be, or testing different monkeys is a nice, refreshing thing to have. Because we normally don't have that luxury, because we're capped at a party of 5, you know what I mean? Anyway, that was pretty fast, so I'm liking what I'm seeing. The only delay is because, like, the projectiles are zigzag, so they're really, really slow. We're gonna just keep picking damage until we find maybe an insta that looks interesting to us. But yeah, sure this would be much faster if we had projectile speed, which this one does. 25% faster projectiles means 25% faster kills, right? Oh hey, we got a top path beast. I originally wanted to check out the Megalodon of this tower, but I ended up dropping the insta monkey a bit. So we'll get it again. Unfortunately, I don't think we actually can get Megalodon because we need 5, or rather 4. Remember, 4 Beast Anthers to tier 4. Alright, somehow, I don't know how the assassin is beating all the zebra spawning, but I'll happily take it. Let's get this down now, though. Okay. Oh my god, that Barracuda looks just insane. Sorry, is that a Barracuda or is it a snake? Because what am I even looking at? What can I even make of that? Anyway, we got the mobile limb now. Tech Tear looks interesting, but we'll keep on getting 10% buffs here. Let's check out what Great White looks like, too. Oh, no, that's not as good. The Barracuda was so much more flashy. How about Orca? Reroll again. Reroll again. Okay, nothing really good. 15% more damage. But yeah, I really should have kept it, eh? We also have 4 Elan abilities, so I can basically just queue them or spawn them back to back to back to back and get 4 free kills like that. Okay, even though we don't have the Barracuda Scent Speed, yes, that's what I'm calling it. The Orca still is fairly satisfying in the sense that everything that thrashes in its path literally gets one shot. It was more flashy when we were, we had way more balloons on screen, so maybe I'll get some more kills quickly. Come on. Get another kill here. Each Elam shot does like 40,000 damage at this point. We've seen higher than that, though. Look at that. The Thrash basically one-shots. It looks like BFB is, yeah, pretty good NGL and pretty leg-free, which I'd like to see. 15% more damage. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. We gotta glue the damn target. Glue Dread Balloon so that our Elim is double damage. Actually, wait, it doesn't work. I thought all glue targets take 2x damage, but it seems not to apply to abilities, because that's still only doing 40k. It should be 80k. Sorry, let me double check that again. Yeah, Prime Monkeys deal 2x damage to glue balloons, but it doesn't say that it doesn't apply to abilities, so that's why I'm confused. And I am a little bit disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. That interaction absolutely should work. If it's how, you know, if it is what it says on paper. We haven't seen Glaive Lord, so surely that won't be too laggy. I just personally expect to see glaives flying everywhere once you drop it down. Before that, oh, actually, no, forget that. Let me see the Ray of Doom. I don't think there's any specific Darling artifact, so we basically have a close to max power Ray of Doom, right? Well, let's see it. 420 seems to do 2,000 DPS. 520 is 40k DPS. Alright, who needs the Evelyn ability? when you have a Ray of Doom that just does that by itself. Okay, remember to get a tier 5 Magic Monkey for 25% more damage in radius. So now, oh no, that caused lag. Bad idea. Again, I think it has something to do with the Alchemist critting, but I can't undo that mistake anymore, can I? Because once we drop it down, we can't really get rid of that tower. What a mistake. 8% more damage. Is there a way we can purposely lose? I'm trying by maybe retargeting the Orca here. Maybe last targeting. Set the Elims to last too. Surely something will leak eventually. Is that gonna work? Yep. Hang on. It's close to working. Oh, my Ray of Doom's in the way. It's close to working, come on. Ceram's reaching the last bend. Okay, there's Rock Bloons. That should skip Dread Bloon much more forward, right? Yes, perfect. Let's drop the Ring of Fire. I don't think this will cause much lag. Hopefully. I kind of want to see how much the Inferno Ring Meteor attack does. That's why. Here we go. Zigzag Meteors. Yep, just casually spewing out constant flaming fireballs to Dread here. DPS, 60,000 it seems. Anyway, note to self, no more critting towers in bosses. Or in general, honestly. Anything game-changing? Let's see. See some crits. Oh, this is definitely something I wanted. Homing Projectiles Legendary. I've been waiting for this one. There is no rare of this artifact. Grants Homing Projectiles for Dart Monkey, Bomb, Tack, Super, Druid, Engie, and Dartling Gun. So they finally fixed this artifact to work on the Tack Shooter now. So I want to see them seeking techs in action. I got spooked by this map showing it for a second because the lane is going to be really, really, really short, but again, we're fine. Yeah, not even close. Does Spike Factory even get any pops? No. That should show you how close it was. Also, just as a quick preview, I'd like to show you the homing attack shooter. That's right, it can't even attack. Haha, I get it. Because the projectile lifespan is not even close to the amount of range, but oh my god, is that a very menacing looking attack. It does peanuts compared to the V-Raptor, which, yeah. Move back your range, and that's what it does. Chest time. Let's see. Wow, I don't have Spilly Darts yet? I guess not. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? For the sole purpose that everything else there isn't really that great. The cool thing with being able to one tower these encounters is being able to see how much total pops there are in each one. Currently up to 30 million. One more encounter to go, which I could play, but again, considering we're playing on the map with the most amount of encounters, I don't feel like playing the 22 rounds required. I'm just gonna skip it. Save some time on our CHIMPS run that's already taken. I don't know how long at this point. I think the game has lost track because I've been playing in between updates. Anyway, these are all kind of mid. I'll take the full broadside though. I wonder how that works, like the ability charges with the legendary I already have that gives 3 more charges. Do I now have like 6 max boat charges? I guess we can find out soon. And what tower have I had enough of seeing already? Well, I feel like 25% extra damage isn't that much, considering this thing likes too, so let's get rid of the 050 Alk. One more stop at the shop before we head on over to phase here. Anything good? Oh, well, we got Malicious Mauling. I guess I never upgraded this one to a legendary yet, but if you compare it to the rare that I have, then it's 4x damage compared to 6x, so basically 1.5x more damage. If you thought the bombs were already doing crazy work, well, take a look at this one here. Drop the O2O bomb. What map is phase gonna be on? I feel like we've got this map already before, but okay. So phase starts on that side, good to know. I wonder if I put attack here, will the homing projectiles be able to reach that far? It's kind of risky. But I also don't want to put it here at the same time, otherwise I don't get the balloons here. Oh, actually what I could do is I know the V-Raptor already insta-kills everything. So why not have it here to deal with this side? And then sure, I can stick the tech up in front. And of course we'll get the glue sub for 2x damage to it. We'll spend extra money on a very expensive overdrive and let go. Wait, Pat Fusty for another +3 damage. And here we go. How's it looking? Instant 10k damage off the bat. Total DPS 10,000 or so. I can hear the DT sound, which means we don't have DT popping. That's scary. That's probably not helping us get DPS on phase, is it? Yeah. I bet all the attacks are getting cop blocked. I don't have any D-Lead in my party, except for the Glue Storm. But I'm obviously not going to be able to afford that. Unlucky. Okay, I don't hear any lead noises, so I guess there's no DTs, but the max DPS there seems to be only 20,000 or so. And it is getting Pierce capped. Let's move the Dino a little bit lower so I can clean up the bad insides. Anyway, there's a home attack for you. Okay. Pat Fusty, with Pat Fusty ability, it's way better. Because I guess the base damage each attack is still very, very, very low. So Pat's +3. Put in huge work there. Like, watch again. No Pat ability is that fast. Press Pat ability, it's almost 4 times stronger. Depending on where the attack's home. But thank you, NK, for fixing the homing attacks. I much appreciate that. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to be able to solo attack unless it somehow cleans up in the next couple seconds here. Let's get the 302 out to see if that will give enough range to reach. I doubt it, though. That might be laggy because of the crits, but come on. Help with attack. It's not hitting anymore. Rip. But again, thankfully, we have our V-Raptor and Druid to clean up the last. And that's... Whoa. That was 3 times faster than the overdrive. Yep, I'm telling you, we can't drop this 2 from our party if we want to survive, like, to the highest round. Not even the homing tech compares to that. And will our pick be an Insta or a Legendary? Depends which one we get. Critical Impact? Yeah, no thanks for the crits, no thanks. So for the monkey choice, I'm thinking between Glaive Lord or the Marine. I think I'm lazy, and I want to see a flashy Glaive Lord shoot everything on the screen. So, we'll pick up that. Stage 11 completes. And we'll never know how long our Chimps run has taken. We never really saw much use in the Super Monkey, so I guess I'll drop it for the time being. This one only has 1 pick. And if I'm looking at it right, the shortest path to getting to Blast Populous here is only through 4 Red Blue encounters, which is basically cutting through the middle of the stage here. And we get 2 guaranteed legendaries in this. Oh, and also a Sparkling Shop. I assume this means it sells more legendaries. Now, what would we like to do at the first campfire here? I think I will... Well, we can back out of recruits now, so I'm going to take a look and see if any of these are worth it. We can reroll for free. Yeah, I don't like any of these so far. Do I like any of these? Not really, I don't think. We'll cancel. Instead, let's go to Mentor, and considering I'm spending 5k a lot on the overdrives, so I'm just gonna save several thousand, plus who stops at attack spree in the first place, even though we lose the Luminaries buff. Tis worth it, I believe. Tis worth it. I think for this rest tile, we're gonna try recruiting again, since we can back out. And okay, that was a good choice, because I wanted to upgrade my boat, which is currently a 110. So this is basically 2 free campfire upgrades. This 220 here. And now another legendary to our collection. Have we run out that they're starting to give us tier 5 monkeys now? But I haven't seen this one yet, and this one's like pretty good, because it's basically a free damage buff. Double damage for 1.5 times slower, but after 20 seconds have passed, then it's basically free. Double damage. Probably the best artifact I haven't taken yet. And now let's get another legendary for this race. Again, ever since they changed the time for the goal, I think they made it way too easy. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. Let's beat this with 2 towers. This for group damage, and then get our overdrive here. No more wasting time. Send the rounds out. And watch the home attack do 0 damage to start. I don't want to send, again, all the rounds out at once, just because of lag reasons, so let's do half of them. I think half would be about 89 rounds, yeah. We got 9 minutes so we can take our sweet time. Still, 0 pops on the attack. 6 million on the beast. Gotta love the lack of lifespan on the attack. Is there another artifact that gives lifespan? I don't think so. To do that, I would have to get rid of my current artifacts. like, that decreases the lifespan speed. This is honestly kind of ridiculous, though. Should we just upgrade the attack zone? I think that gives more range. Sure. We got 36k to spare. That does increase the lifespan a little bit. Okay, 32 damage. Now we're talking. Wow, 63. Amazing. And I think okay, V-Raptor just beat all the rounds. Time to send the next 17. That took 45 seconds. I just found it kind of crazy that not even without any merges, this thing can still just pretty much one tower. I don't know what artifact makes this so good compared to other towers, but I think it has to do with the fact that it already has high starting base damage and base pierce. That's my only guess as to why. Anyway, okay, attack zone finally doing DPS. Finally. But only got about 122 before the beast gobbled up everything. By all accounts, basically a cosmetic attack shooter. Alright, there it is. A minute 21. Legendary this time. Yeah, they're all pretty mid at this point. I think I'll just take the Just Like Magic one. We don't have any more tier 5 magic monkeys, but if we do, then I'll happily take a 50% bonus. So, I feel like at this point, collecting anything but legendaries is pretty useless, because we're gonna get the legendary regardless. Let's just take Dazing Frostburn. We'll get rid of the ice, even though it could be turned to improvement later. And now legendary shop, so it should show up. Oh, it's just cheaper. They cost only 4 tokens per instead of, I believe, 6. And they also have 3 legendaries to choose from. Well, I guess we just have to upgrade the Heightened Perception one at the very minimum. 55 to 75 now. I don't know if the lifespan increases with it, but I would hope so. Yeah, we'll just take this one because we are legitimately short on tokens. Or it will be if I got more of them. Plus, we might get another artifact after this one, depending on what it gives. 22,000 starting cash. That's a little bit less than last time, but thankfully that is enough money to start with exactly what I want. Blast starts up, so let's get Glue Storm and Tack. And we'll still get Beast, again, just for the sole reason to not die to balloons, but I'm not going to use it for boss damage because I want to see how good the Tack is with the appropriate buffs. Instant level 20 Fusty ability, so that's +3, and then +6. Therefore, +9 damage on every attack projectile. We'll probably add a sub later too. Actually, I have the money right now. Let's go for it. 2x damage on Blast Populus. Can the Seeking Tech solo? Seeking Overdrive. Oh my god, yes it can. That's not even a question. I didn't even use the ability yet. Neither Pat nor the Glue Storm. That's kind of crazy. Also, I might still die. Hang on. If all these get stunned. But I think my V-Raptor is surviving it. And this, guys, is why we need more scaling. Higher scaling on the boss. Because this is not even our strongest tower. Yet, it did that. It did that. Now, everything gets stunned here, so quickly. Druid during the 5-second downtime. Just in case. I believe the rock balloons are also in the way. So that's why we're not able to see it instantly get through some of the skulls here. Is the Raptor attacking? Hang on, hang on. It might be. Let's move further back. Did I put it too close by accident? Well, even if I did, Overdrive seems to be making pretty good work of it. In fact, we barely even needed Seeking Attacks here, because the attack was basically on top of it. And, well, we did not even have a chance to use any ability. I wonder when the final bosses will be getting hard. I think, according to what people have said, like, for those who got to really late game chimps, you'll probably die to the red balloon counters before the final boss, because of the HP modifiers to the normal balloons. That will get you first, before the HP of the boss, which does not really scale with each stage, aside from the additive 30k. I don't think any of these instas really appeal to me, so we'll just, again, get one legendary closer to full completion. And what options do we have for stage 13? It's another map where it's enticing to go through and get more legendaries, but we're going to the end quicker. So the very left it is, bottom left, which takes us through 6 red balloons a stage. Is this a sparkling campfire too? Oh, okay. This means we can actually upgrade one of our rares to legendary. I think we should do that. And I think I will do the Sniper Monkey. I think it's worth getting. 20x damage now instead of 14. I might actually keep the 200 so I can keep cross-pathing open, like for a Elite Defender. It's gonna cost more money to get Daily Precision, but I like having options open. So see ya. 35 legendary artifacts, 51 total artifacts so far, in case you want to keep counts. So we are well over halfway to getting full completion on those artifacts. No legendaries here, so it doesn't really matter which one I pick. We'll just pick a random one. So for time save purposes, I don't see any need to really recruit, enhance, or mentor. So we're gonna skip that and just heal up back to 3 lives. I'll do this when I feel like, you know, there's not much going on other than red balloon counters. 1% of legendary, please. Nope. Again, all of these are basically pretty useless. So we'll just pick Pops Fired. We're reaching the point where every common remaining is garbage, so we don't really have to think much. Wow, another beast. What's new? Daring today, aren't we? I'm expecting nothing. Yep. We'll take Pincushion Flyby. Drop the ace immediately. If there's no legendary, I'm backing out of this. Nope. On to Balloon Areas, to which our map is Quiet Streets. Alright, Homing Tech Part 2. This time, without Blast Populus, we can actually see the ability cooldowns and use them, so let's go. Let's see if Tech can deal with Balloon Areas and the insides as well. That I'm curious to know. For now, I don't think it can even reach Balloon Areas. Oh, right, the Glue Storm does good damage, too. Oh, don't tell me this is gonna steal all the damage before it reaches attack. Okay, maybe we'll wait. We'll wait. Here comes the lag, though. Our attack cannot hit Frozen. That's a bit unfortunate. So, yeah, probably a good idea to eventually pick up an Embrittlement to a party. Like, get that Ice Artifacts, and then get the one along with it. I'm getting range because I assume that might... I actually don't think it increases lifespan. So that didn't really help attack. Is it still all Glue Storm damage? I think it's still Glue Storm. Or maybe it's not, actually. Maybe it's not. It's hard to tell, really. We'll do a Quickening next time. Another Pad ability. And, okay, they're definitely working now, as I can see by the skull being hit. So, yeah, Quickening for sure. 25% faster projectiles. Does everyone know how this works with the Follow Me? For those who don't know, Follow Me makes attack follow too, but I assume the text don't follow your cursor because it's homing. Doesn't homing have its own, like, well, targeting? Can't really manually target that, can ya? And holy, yep, this is when you know all of them are hitting. When the screen is just filled with rainbows. Not to worry, Beast one-shots all them. Let's get 20% more damage, and GG. That's stage 13 for ya. Quick pop count check, 925k, 546 on the overdrive. We know who the real MVP was. What's this one? Pops Fired? Okay, first off, do we want to see any of these? We'll do Wizard of Phoenix for fun reasons, okay? I want to see how that works when bouncing off of walls and all that. That was like a 20-minute stage. Let's remove Spectre. I think we've seen that a lot of times already. It's been there since the start. So this is pretty good. Through this, we'll go through a mini-game, a mini-boss phase. So guaranteed 3 legendaries at least from this run here. Onwards we go.